beautiful Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-June right through to mid-July 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's get straight to your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your singles love reading. For those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I will be doing a career reading for your sign in the next couple of days. And the monthly general is already up there as well. And that really is not focused on love either. So check that out. This is the singles love reading. So let's get straight to it. I'm going to get all of your cards first and then transmute an outcome for you. But just to let you know, Venus entered June in Aries. So that is all about taking action when it comes to love. Finding, the energy, the motivation, the drive to want to focus on love. You may have taken yourself out of the dating game for a while, but you may feel compelled to get back in. That means taking the initiative to put yourself in a circumstance to meet new people, whether it is accepting an invitation or whether it is putting yourself on a course of learning in order to meet new people, or whether it is, you sort of getting involved in community events or, just getting out there in general, going to bars and things like that. So whatever floats your boat, you may be feeling compelled to try it out because Aries is in the mix. Now, of course, Venus moves into Taurus round about mid-month. So that is all about commitment, but it's also about choosing yourself first and attracting a relationship that is that values you. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Can you please guide? They want one more, so I'll give it. Okay, oh wow, there we go. So we got the hearts there, so there's definitely love going on in your energetic sphere. So let us see a little bit more of the details as to what's coming towards you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know regarding their love relationships? Okay, I mean, we got 2 cards here indicating a new beginning, taking a leap of faith in love. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful, thank you so much. I've got the Queen of Cups. So your heart is going to be fulfilled. They've asked me to go one more, which is unusual. Normally I would not, but thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? You've asked for one more. We got the Hierophant. Whoa, okay, I'm glad they gave that. That's a Taurus energy right there, but the Hierophant tends to deal with high level of commitment. So this is someone who is very true blue, someone who is very loyal, and it can lead to a higher level of commitment like marriage or something like that. Just going to get a little bit more details. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? What are they meant to see for their highest good? Oh, again. Okay. We've got the Herald of Cups, so there's definitely an offer of love coming on in here. And we got the 10 of Pentacles, deep commitment. 10, this person is all in, okay? So let's see if we can get any information as to where you'll meet this person, in what time frame, and things like that. Let's see what comes. But first of all, let's deal with the cards. Number 13 means change. That connects to the Death card energy of transition. You're in a transitionary period and you may be releasing old patterns or old ways of thinking in order to embrace new. I mean, this is the Child, and in the Lenormand deck, the Child basically means new beginnings, okay? So you're looking to start anew. You're not looking to the past. You're not looking for anything more than starting one foot in front of the other and looking for new love. Sorry, I do have a itchy knee. I'm just going to itch that there. So now some of you, I mean, you may be going you know, compelled to go on vacation or be by the sea, for example, because they're really highlighting the water there for me. But I feel like this is a reflection of who you are now, and I feel like you are embracing that open-hearted playfulness that perhaps you felt you've been missing for a while. I just feel like this sort of devil may care energy where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna start anew. I'm gonna start afresh, and the world is my oyster. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this card. So you may have been doing a lot of reflecting as to where you held yourself back in situations, or perhaps you've been healing from something and you've been repressing feelings, but now you've acknowledged those feelings and you've really worked through them. A lot of personal growth here, a lot of healing with the star energy in this position, which is making you move forward when it comes to love. So definitely new beginning here. This is what you're intending to have. And then we got the Fool card, which means that is what you're going to accept and what you're going to achieve, because this is the outcome pile right here. Protagonist energy, and this is the antagonist, so the things that may have been against you or any blockages, and then we've got the outcome. Now we do have a Five of Swords here, and it's crossed by Hangman energy, which can mean that sometimes whilst you've been waiting, you may have been feeling a little bit anxious, like, am I ever going to get love? Is love ever going to knock on my door? Am I good enough? I mean, those questions only come when we're feeling a lot of doubt or when we're feeling really down. They don't plague us all the time. So you may have been having moments like 3 a.m., like 3 a.m. thoughts like, what's wrong? Why am I not in a connection? Why have I just get this energy of you maybe feeling that at whatever age you are, and it doesn't matter what age you are, you know, love is coming for you no matter what. But when you start to not believe in love anymore, then actually you suspend it. So I feel like you may have had an experience where you started to wonder if love was ever going to be for you. Not because you don't deserve it. You absolutely deserve love, and you deserve a love that is reciprocal, that is kind, that is as loving as you, that is as, you know, true blue as you, someone who's dependable and passionate, but also someone who's got a lot of smarts, okay? Because you cannot abide by, I'm just getting this energy that you cannot deal with people who like refuse to step up in the world, okay? You know, I just get this energy that you're always moving forward and you just cannot be weighed back, okay? But sometimes I feel like there's been some sort of experience, because we got the whip here, and we've also got the chariot and we got the star, which means there's been a bit of your love relationships may have grounded to a halt because of a previous experience that you've had to heal. Okay, sometimes spirit keeps us blocked from new opportunities in love so that we can process the things that we need to before we move on, so that we don't have baggage. Now, whether you've been single for a long time or single forever, okay, it can also be that there's things from childhood that need reflecting on in order to move forward. So for example, it can mean that your confidence got knocked when you were a teenager. Maybe you got bullied, or you when you were younger, your idea of love was very through a very dysfunctional lens. For example, you may have picked up patterns from people who were only learning how to act in certain situations. I can never ever blame, like, you know, so there is such thing as called ancestral wounding, and you know, it gets passed on generation to generation, but sometimes people are not aware or not evolved enough to recognize that they're in a pattern, that they're emulating from a previous pattern that their parents or guardians may have sort of played out in front of them. So I feel like you're really looking at those things. It could also be a previous love experience you had that has left a bitter taste in your mouth. And, you know, I feel like you've taken yourself out, or you withdrew for a little while with regards to love, and it may have been weighing on your mind, because the Five of Swords is like, you know, there was a lot of drama or a lot of conflict, and I feel like you've taken a step back because you're like, I can't be dealing with that. Now, there's an energy here, the Five of Swords, I gotta call it, and I feel like it's warranted, okay? So don't shoot the messenger. There's an energy here of focusing on self. Not selfishness, but focusing on self. Okay, I feel like you've spent a lot of time focusing on other people or focusing on a lot of responsibility. So I feel like you've become into an independent energy where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna just release myself from all the drama and I'm just gonna focus on me. Okay, now some people may have looked at you in a way where they called you selfish, or you know, it's almost like just because you don't want to deal with their drama, or they may have felt you were unfair, that you've actually been just living life marching to the beat of your own drum. Don't listen to those people, my beautiful Capricorn. I understand the energy that's coming through, and sometimes you've got to close yourself off from different circumstances in order to do the personal work and focus on yourself. Okay, so I just get this energy of you focusing on yourself. When I touch this card, I'm actually being shown in the water, you know, one of those old medieval knights that and I'm just getting this energy of, oh, what do you call that? Jousting. So it may have been like drama from a previous experience, or fighting for love. You always did so much, maybe fighting for love. And I mean, when you think about the jousting knights, I mean, it could mean that literally you can see a picture of jousting knights right in front of you, because when I'm seeing in the water, I'm seeing like through other people's eyes. I pick up on energy, they give me images, so it may be that I'm seeing through your eyes if you can see an image of a jousting knight, or maybe you are someone who takes part in reenactments and things like that. I feel like this energy has come up before for somebody's sign over the last couple of weeks, so I'm gonna have to check out the videos. I mean, you know, I channel a lot, so sometimes I'm like, has that happened before? Has it not? Am I having deja vu right now? What's happening? So because I have to connect to the energy, but the image they're showing me is a jousting knight. So it can also mean that because you've had a lot of drama, or you've had wounding from the past, you've got a shield, or you're wearing like a suit of armor around your heart because of a previous experience. So I feel like you're overcoming that now, you're healing that. We got the Hangman, so definitely a pause, but it's not just that you're taking a pause. I feel like you are trying to see things and love in general from a new perspective. You're trying to gain wisdom, and wisdom for the self. Okay, the Hangman puts himself or herself on that tree of life in order to see things from a different viewpoint, so that it's about looking at the sacrifices you made in love, or the sacrifices that people were willing to go to when it comes to love. But I feel like you are almost releasing things from the past, whether there was someone you thought that got away. I feel like you're releasing all that, and I feel like you're actually surrendering to love, because I feel like you may have taken yourself out of the dating game for a while, and now you're starting to think about it, and it's making you feel a little bit tense. So I feel like you're conflicted as to whether you jump right in and have a new start in love, as in get out there, because you may have to take the initiative. I mean, you got the man card right there, and the man card is all about action. That man there is rolling up their sleeves. So it's like, you know, you're changing something in your circumstances to put yourself in a position to meet somebody new. Okay, that comes from that Aries energy. Now in the resistance position, we've got the whip. Now the whip is all about conflict, arguments, sort of very strict energy, confining yourself. You may have felt like someone that you were with in the past tried to tame you or try to control you in some sort of way. And if there's one thing, and I've got a lot of Capricorns in my life, if there's one thing I know about a Capricorn, you cannot control a Capricorn, because they will just up and leave and be in silence. They will, you know, it's rare for a Capricorn to go into silent mode, but when they do, they are pissed off. I do apologize. I didn't mean to swear. I might bleep this anyway. But anyway, let's move on from that. So I feel like, you know, you may have, as a result, sort of restricted your energy and held back a little bit while you focus on other things. And now you're like starting to open up to look for a new love. Okay, it's number 11, so I feel like you're still on the right path. This is about justice. Okay, 11 is the justice card in the major arcanas, so I feel like you're trying to find a solution in order to move forward and sort of meet somebody new. And it may have been that you had unprocessed feelings for a while that you kept hidden, or you kept pushed down, like, I don't want to deal with that, it's fine, it's done, I'm moving on. You're always the sort of person who's like, I'm just gonna, you know, not wallow in it, I'm just going to get up and I'm going to move on. But there may have been something in your energetic sphere or your field that needed healing, and that you were ignoring it. So you may have attracted other people who sort of brought the same lesson with them, let's put it that way, because the Hierophant energy can be about a lesson. So it can mean that, for example, my beautiful Capricorn, if you're always the sort of person who is an overgiver in relationships, and you have not learned the lesson to love yourself fully, know that you are lovable and worthy, and set a healthy boundary, then the universe kind of sometimes edges on another person into your energetic sphere for you to connect with, and it will bring the same lesson, which is, you're overgiving again. You may be, it's almost like if you didn't learn it the first time, the lesson comes back around until you've learned the lesson, okay? Sometimes we get harsh lessons like that. My guides tell me it builds character. I mean, the jury's out still on that, but anyway, that's the only answer I keep getting for that one. The Chariot card indicates in this position that you have been stuck for a little while, or maybe you felt unmotivated. You just lost your motivation or your drive to even sort of seek love, and I mean seriously seek love or get out there. The Chariot card also indicates that you will be moving forward, because your blockage tends to be the thing that you'll overcome for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Some of you may even be traveling, okay? So if you've got a quick trip start, or you're actually traveling further afield, going on a vacation, this is the time period, of course, where most people go on traveling expeditions and things like that. So I'm not channeling anything new there for you all, but what I am getting is that you're putting yourself in unfamiliar circumstances. You are moving your journey along, and that is in itself changing your circumstances and outcome, okay? So the Chariot card reminds you that you will be successful, but you have to meet the universe halfway. The Chariot actually has no reins on it. And that means there is a certain element of fate intervening in your world, but also the person running the Chariot is actually in control. So you are also in control of your destiny to a certain degree. So I feel like you being the master or the mistress of that Chariot, you are actually taking the initiative at some point in June into July in order to put yourself in a circumstance to meet somebody new, whether that is to an event that you've been invited to, whether it's you're going on a vacation. I'm going to pull some cards and see what energy I'm picking up here. The star energy indicates you've been going through a very, very confusing time when it comes to love, and you may have lost a little bit of faith in it, believing that maybe it's never going to show up for you. I feel like in the next 4 to 5 weeks, hope returns for you. You can start to see evidence of, your love life moving forward. I mean, you've got the hearts here, which indicates there is definitely a love connection. You've also got a Herald of Cups there, so there's definitely love being offered to you. And we've also got a Hierophant card. So this is a committed relationship coming on in, and your hope will be restored, okay? Also, the star energy is all about inspiration. So I feel like suddenly you're inspired to get out there or even start manifesting. Some of you, I mean, of course, people have to take the initiative and either attend an event or put themselves on a course of learning or go to a bar or whatever it is that you feel compelled to do, because it's going to be different for everyone, of course. You will find that inspiration. Suddenly you've got a new idea of how to put yourself out there, whether it's online dating or whatever it is. I feel like you are inspired again when it comes to love. That spark has been ignited. Also, the star represents a wish or a dream come true. The stars are aligning to put you in the right position at the right time to meet this new person. We've also got the man. Okay, now the man is all about action, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about energy. It's about finding the initiative to sort of almost, as you can see, roll up your sleeves and start anew. We got number 28. When you reduce it, 2 plus 8 is 10, which is basically an ending, bringing a new beginning. Number 10 is also Wheel of Fortune energy. So it's as soon as you take the initiative, the universe steps in as well and puts you in the right path to meet this new person, okay? Now, for example, if you're very, very shy, you may actually take the initiative to attend, a work drinks or an invitation to a wedding or something like that that a friend has invited you to. And you may be doing something like that because it involves friendships. And so you may be doing something for yourself, and the universe puts a person on your path to meet, okay? So it doesn't mean that you have to like sit there in a bar by yourself going, hey, is there anybody out there who wants a bit of love or whatever? Nobody would do that anyway, but you know what I mean. So I just feel, I'm so awful at things like this. But anyway, so I feel like you're actually doing something for you, and the universe meets you halfway and puts a soulmate. They're actually giving me the word soulmate in the water. Soulmate that is coming in for you, okay? We got the hearts, of course, and that means love coming on in. So this is a committed union, a relationship that is going to lead to something really special. It's a very playful, open-hearted relationship that's coming on in here for you. You and this person, you elevate each other, and it just feels right, okay? You just know with this person. It's number 24, of course, and when you reduce it, 2 plus 4 is 6, the number of the Lovers card. So this is love. This is pure love. And I feel like if experiences have not been favorable for you in love in the past, that's all about to change, because this, I feel, is the one. We also have the Fool card here, outcome energy, taking a leap of faith, again, trusting in love. Again, I just get this energy of you taking the first step and trusting that the way ahead will appear, and that's exactly how it's going to happen for you. Now, also in the water, they're showing me these beautiful electric blue dragonflies. So I feel like that's a signifier for you. I mean, it could also, I mean, the knight with the armor on could also be, or jousting could also be a signifier for you, but they're giving me those electric blue dragonflies. So if you saw one of those recently, I mean, and I'm talking about in the last day or so with the reading, because the energy doesn't last much behind the date, as it were. It's more in the future. It could also be seen in the next 4 to 5 weeks. I feel like there's more than one electric blue dragonfly, okay? So, but I feel like one really comes flying close to you. So if that's you, there's going to be definite change in your energetic sphere. So watch out for electric blue dragonfly. But the Fool card indicates a new adventure. Okay, you're starting anew. And again, there's this energy of playfulness, freedom. So either you're actually literally going on an adventure, perhaps a vacation, or you're actually going on a retreat where it's going to be fun. Could also be a spiritual retreat, because we got the Hierophant there, which is all about faith. So it could be like, could even be a social gathering of people who believe in the same things, and they're going to take a trip together or something like that. I feel like the Fool card is giving me this energy of like getting out there, freedom. You are very unique, my beautiful Capricorn, and you're very lovable, okay? You're quite a package when it comes to love. I don't mean to sort of like talk about you in terms of a package, but I feel like you have a lot of potential to meet new love. But sometimes with this energy here, I feel like you doubt yourself, or there's a little bit of negativity, that sometimes you get stuck in a little bit of a rut, and that's because of sometimes you dull your shine inadvertently for other people, okay? So watch out for that. Just watch out for that. Now we've also got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is all about self-care, love, emotional security, healing yourself, but also feeling comfortable in your own skin. Queen of Cups also has a beautiful heart to offer, and you do, my beautiful Capricorn. You bring so much to the table when it comes to love. But the Queen of Cups is emotionally very, very sensitive, and tends to, let's put it this way, she's so loving, like nurturing and supportive. She tends to have people come towards her for healing. So you may have had experiences in the past where you have been in relationships with people, and they were hurt people, and they somehow needed healing, and then they may have been like little injured birds. You nurture them back to life, and then they flee the nest, that sort of energy, okay? The Queen of Cups sometimes gets taken advantage of because of her pure love. So look out for overgiving, okay? I'm not saying don't fall in love and like give your all. Absolutely do that, but make sure it is reciprocal energy. You will know the feeling. If you feel like you're being taken advantage of in any shape or form, which this new person does not at all does not at all take advantage of you. This is a beautiful new person who's coming on in, but they're just showing me here, you know, our cup of love starts with ourselves, okay? So as you can see, this queen, she's offering this cup, and in that cup there has to be love, care, devotion, romance, passion, you know, all of those things. But if we have like addictions or insecurities or codependency or trust issues because of previous experiences, then we're actually offering a cup with all of that in that cup, and we're vibing at a frequency to match another person, and we tend to match the person at the same frequency we are in. So you'll match it with another person who's insecure, has trust issues, you know, addictions, things like that. So, you know, just be mindful. I feel like self-care is important, and I feel like you are compelled to love yourself a lot harder in the next couple of weeks. I mean, you should be doing it already. I mean, it's so hard. Sometimes we've got so much going on schedule wise, but it's always good to make time for yourself. But I feel like there's a pure love coming on in here for you. And I feel like this is a compassionate, loving relationship that leads to something really special. Okay. We've also got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is also about faith, having faith, your faith being restored. But I also feel like this is you learning about what you want and what you don't want. You've taken that time out with that hangman energy to really focus on who you are, what you want, what you don't want, patterns that you may have sort of experienced or witnessed in the past in your relationships, and how you want to adjust and eradicate those patterns to move forward. Because I feel with the New Beginnings card and the Fool card, you're leaving baggage way in the past. You're not bringing it with you at all. Okay, the Hierophant is also a high level commitment relationship. So I feel like you and this new person have the potential to get married, should you want to, of course. We all have free will. But I do feel like there's an offer coming on in. Now this person, I feel like this person, you could meet this person in a place where you learn something new about yourself as well. So it could be a spiritual retreat that you go on. But the Hierophant can also be you putting yourself on a course of learning. This person also could be very, very traditional in their views. And I'm going to pull a quick card on that energy just to see what's coming in there for you. Can you show me where, my beautiful Capricorn, meet this person? What's going on there? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Thank you so much. So Knight of Pentacles in reverse indicates, you know, you will not, I don't feel like you will be making the first move with this person at all. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Yeah, there's a new offer coming on in. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Anything further? Can you show me? Ace of Swords. This is definitely a meeting of minds energy. Emperor in reverse. And the World card. So there's definitely either someone you were dealing with that you felt was immature in the past, or you may have felt like you were not ready in the past to get into a relationship. But that cycle is ended with the World card. This is you moving into a new cycle of you're meeting new people who are not, they know what they want, okay? Not people who sort of like lead you on or down the garden path. So I definitely feel like you're moving on from this energy. The Emperor in the reverse is like not looking to settle down kind of energy, and I feel like that you're entering a new cycle now where perhaps you're looking to settle down, you're maturing a little bit more, especially since we got a Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, basically you may have felt like something in the past was not working, so you're no longer, it's almost like you're no longer chasing love, or you're not chasing love. You may never have chased love, but I feel like in relationships you're not going to overgive, okay, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. Also, I feel like you're not going to waste your time. That's what I keep getting. You're not going to waste your time. It's like no time wasters, please, is what I keep getting in this energy. The Four of Cups indicates out of the blue, there is a new offer. You are going to, and by that, I mean, you know, you've got a new outlook and suddenly a new option comes in. As you can see in the upright, it basically means you're bored, you're fed up. Nothing's going on, and no matter what is offered to you, it's just not good enough. And if you were focusing on the past of the things that did not work out, you know, you won't even see that there is a new option coming in right there. But in the reverse, it says, now you see clearly, you've let everything go from the past, you're open to new options. So there is a new option coming on in, and we've got the Ace of Swords, which means there's a real breakthrough here. You're going to be talking to somebody new. Destiny and fate intervene with the law of like karma and synchronicity. So you're going to see a lot of double numbers in the next couple of weeks. You're going to be looking at your watch or the clock and be like, oh gosh, I keep seeing 0808 or 1212 or 1313. So I feel like you're going to start to see a lot of double numbers. Please look up the double number you see, because it has a meaning. Your guides want you to be aware. They're giving you messages through these synchronicities, okay? So watch out for that. I do feel like this person, you're doing something for you where you either are going on a vacation or you're learning something. You're coming out of your comfort zone to sort of do something for you, especially since the Queen of Cups is there. That means to self-care. You're doing something for yourself, and you're not expecting to meet love in this place where you meet this person, because I feel like it's unexpected. Okay, you're not going in there to find it or to offer love with anybody, but I feel it's unexpected. This person is actually going to pursue you, okay? And here they are, Herald of Cups. Someone who's going to be sort of vulnerable, open, and say, hey, I got feelings for you. Do you want to go out for a drink, or do you want to take this further? I feel like there's this person that's coming on in. As you can see, this person's like naked in this card, so I feel like this person is very open and very is willing to wear their heart on their sleeve. This is someone who's going to be very curious about you, someone who's very enthusiastic to get to know you better. Also, I mean, the Herald of Cups is the equivalent of a Page of Cups, so this person is going to be very, very talkative. They're going to message you back and forth, and this person actually has, how can I put that? This person has, they've got a lot of psychic gifts, this person, actually. They're very intuitive. This person's very intuitive, very psychic gifts. They're actually on their calling, their true calling path. This person, although they may be a little bit younger than you in age, because pages tend to be a little bit younger, and you got the Emperor in the reverse as well, which tells me this person could be a little bit younger. It doesn't mean that they're not mature. This person is a very old soul and they know what they want. Very romantic person. This person very studious as well. So you may meet this person at a place of learning. So either, either you're going back to school, you're going back to college, or you're deciding to do like an MA or a degree, or, you know, higher education in some way, or it can mean that you're putting yourself on a course to learn how to meditate, or a spiritual retreat to learn more about yourself. So I feel like you're actually going to meet this person, and where you're going to meet this person, you're learning more about you, or learning more for you, okay? We've also got Ten of Pentacles. This person's all in. Ten of Pentacles tends to represent, you know, two people walking into retirement age with each other, and, you know, or committing to each other full on. Someone wanting to get married, for example, but they're all in. This person, they're showing up with a cup of love and they're all in. This person builds castles in the sky when they think about you. They really want the best with you, okay? Only the best. And I feel both of you are actually going to watch many, I don't know why this is coming up, but they're showing me you and this person are going to watch many beautiful sunsets together. So perhaps you and this person will reside by the sea eventually, or somewhere where there's great view of the sunset. I'm not sure. Maybe a lot of vacationing. But what I do get is this person's true blue, and I feel like they will take the initiative to get to know you better. But you are meeting the universe halfway by putting yourself in a circumstance to meet somebody new, okay? So I'm just going to get some final cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? What are they meant to see for their highest good? The Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Most important. First sentence, love is your strength, okay? So never see your love as a weakness, my beautiful Capricorn. If anyone has done you wrong in the past, that is a reflection of how they feel about themselves, and they're projecting that energy onto you, just so you're aware. But I feel like you're already aware of that, and you have done a lot of healing on those things. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So, I mean, this learning process may be actually you adding strings to your bow for your career. You may put yourself on a business course, for example. But as you can see, elephants, I love elephants. They're so they have a lot of empathy, and they're so supportive. And the one thing that they absolutely do is, if there is an obstacle, they remove it and they move forward. And I feel that is you, okay? You remove the obstacle and you move forward. Also, very graceful creatures, okay, have the power to have a bad temper if they're having a bad day, or if they feel threatened, of course, or if they're being protective of their own, especially they're young, but tend to want peace. And I feel with that Five of Swords there, you want a peaceful, loving relationship, one that is not bringing drama, one that does not try to control you, one that, you know, both of you can share each other's dreams and rise in the world and sort of just live a happy, peaceful life, okay? So that's what I feel is coming towards you. I'm going to get a final personal power oracle card, just so you can have a mantra for you to remember as you move through this time period. I am confident. They've also got a map of the world on that, so I get this energy that perhaps travel is starred for you, or this person is from a different part of the world than you, perhaps. We've got I am confident, okay? Right there, beautiful energy. That's something you need to remember. Your beautiful confidence is so attractive. Confidence is an aphrodisiac, that's what they say. And I am wild and free. So no one, but nobody ever is going to control you, my beautiful Capricorn. You're going to choose a person to love, and they're going to choose you to love, and it is going to be, you know, a reciprocal exchange. But wild and free, you can still have, I really feel like you're on the move in some area when you meet this person, wild and free. You just got this feeling of like euphoria. It's odd. I'm getting this energy of euphoria, and then all of a sudden you meet this person and you're like, oh, wow, it's like you're raising your vibrations, and then suddenly the universe is like, Capricorn's ready now. Here they are. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Okay. Oh, wow. Of all the trinkets I could have got, the first one is a butterfly representing transformation, you spreading your wings. Okay, after a long period of being in that cocoon energy. Now, the cocoon energy doesn't mean like nothing's happening, stagnant energy. What it means is there is growth. Okay, what happens in, caterpillar goes into a cocoon and actually dissolves and becomes a butterfly. So I feel like you've been in the dissolving phase, where you've been releasing any cycles, releasing any old patterns and things like that. It's also almost like you're renewed in your energy, and now you're ready, now you're becoming. So they want me to put that on the hearts. And of course, we've got the yin and the yang, okay? Peace, balance, but also knowing when to take action and when to open up to love. So I feel like taking action is either getting an invitation or attending something. I mean, they're not giving me exact energy apart from you're learning something about yourself when you meet this person. So whether it is on a course of learning, or whether it is on a spiritual retreat, or a business thing, or whatever it is, or adding, a hobby to your list of things that you're really good at. I also feel like the action you take there is you taking the initiative and putting yourself in a circumstance to meet somebody new. And then the universe takes over, and then you have to be just reciprocal, open to love. And I feel like that's when this person comes in, okay? They actually want me to put this on the Herald of Cups. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. They're just telling me, look out for this symbol. They're actually saying this is a symbol that you'll be seeing in the next 4 to 5 weeks. You may even see this symbol on the day that you meet this new person. Okay, the yin and yang symbol. So watch out. I mean, it could be that you're going to a building and they've got it as a painting, or it's a logo of a company or something like that. So watch out for that. They want me to put it on the Herald of Cups. I mean, this person who comes in, if you're into tattoos, they may even have it on a tattoo or something like that. So please look out for it. I'll leave it there, my beautiful Capricorn. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me too. Also, if you'd like to be in the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things down that you feel are blocking your path, whether it's in love or career, 5 things, and find a creative way to release them to the universe. Whether it is in a spiritual burning ritual safely done outside, or whether it is you ripping it up and throwing it in the trash. Find a way that resonates with you. And in the comments box below, put this sentence: I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.